Bonjour, this is Nick Douglas for the Groupama Race and Adventures of a Sailor Girl on the dock. Tomorrow is race day. I've found Damien. We're on Blade Runner. Tell me a little bit about this beautiful Knoll X30.
We are taking the family boat on a race. The boat has not been designed for that, but we think we can go through the race. And being the smallest boat of the fleet, we're going to have a lot of fun. Going to be tough and wet.
Oh, I think you are a little bit crazy because not only is it the smallest boat, most petite, you are going double-handed.
Yeah, we are going only two on board. It's going to be sailing on our own each turn, so it's going to be fun. It's more easy to deal with only one people.
This is true, but I have something to say. I think Terry, he's put you out a little bit because he is down as the skipper.
Yeah,
but Damien?
Terry is a skipper, but I've been a lot of work on the boat, looking after kids as well, because that's the other crew, that's the normal crew, and I'm not taking them for this time.
So what's going on here? We got some last minute drilling. I mean, I don't want you to drill in anger.
No, we are still fixing things. Everybody that is doing sailing know what it is. You are all the time fixing things. We keep breaking things every time we train. So that's what it is, and we take everything with us. Excellent. We want to finish the race.
Yeah, because first to win, you have to finish. What do you think your chances are, though?
We would be happy to finish before the ceremony.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we will wait for you. Okay. Yeah. Should we bring you beers?
Oh yes, please. We have quite enough on board.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. Every day would be a success, so we will celebrate every day.
I love this. So maybe we should bring you something different, maybe a rum when you dock in.
Just bring me something from Australia.
Oh, okay. Got it. Rum and Coke.
Yes, please. That would be perfect.
I have with me Dorothy as we're heading into the start of the Groupama yacht race tomorrow. Is your boat ready to go? It's called Untouchable. Are you untouchable?
Yes, we are untouchable and almost ready. Almost ready. We will be ready for the starting.
And how excited are you guys? I know it's been a long time coming, this race.
Yes, we are. Comment on dit pressé? We are
more than excited.
Yes, we are more than excited, and we have to go. We are.
It's sort of like at the starting gate, and you're like, "Let me out!"
Yeah.
I can't wait. And this wind
is. We can't wait. Yeah, we can't wait to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then this wind, this should hold for a day or so. So it should be a nice start. Bit of breeze, nice oomph.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. Yeah,
excellent.
Cool. Yeah, exciting.
And what are you most looking forward to? The race? Or getting back from the race and the party?
Oh, both.
That's what we like to hear. Well, I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Happy sailing, and very nice to meet you, Dorothy.
Thank you.
This is Nick Douglas for the Groupama yacht race starting tomorrow. Lovely to have with me Paul and Zach Hayes, father-son team sailing on Antipodes, the biggest monohull in this fleet. Likely to take line honours. Well, I'd hope so.
We hope so. Absolutely hope so.
Something's gone majorly wrong.
Unless the multi-hull gets us, if there's any reaching. But it's looking at the moment, we've got 300 miles on the nose for the last day and a half. So we should be right.
Should be all right. Now, Zach, how is it sailing with your dad?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Sailed with him most of the time, so gotten used to it.
You've gotten used to it. And have you ever been to New Caledonia?
No, this is the first time being to New Caledonia.
And how's the sailing?
Yeah, we've done 2 days sailing so far, but it's been good. It's been good getting out there. Excellent. It's nice wind today, so it was good.
Oh, it's beautiful today. I'm hoping it's just as good for you guys tomorrow. Maybe a little bit of rain. How's it look?
Yeah, it's looking like rain for the first 10 hours or so, but then clearing up.
Yeah, and then hopefully your gear will dry off because it's nice and warm.
I know, we didn't bring very much weather gear with us, so sailing in the tropics, we've got light weather jackets, and we'll see how we go on the first night and tough it out and go from there, eh?
Tough it out. It's a little bit nicer than turning right out of Sydney Harbour.
Absolutely, yeah.
just a little bit.
Yeah, that was good fun turning right out of Sydney Harbour last year. It was nice and rough, and it gave him a good experience. So now he's sort of, this will be a piece of cake compared to what we did back then. So.
Aren't we lucky as Australians? We've sort of got the hardest of it, and then we get to go to beautiful locations and enjoy the sailing.
Yeah, it's very good, especially this weather. A lot warmer than Sydney to Hobart. Really cold. During the night times too, it doesn't get that cold here, so it's a lot better with that wire. So
Perfect.
Yeah, so and it's good to have the the 72-foot Santa Cruz here, which has got a bit of history. It was part of the original Ragamuffin team that then became Scallywag. So this was the third boat of the program. So back then they had the 90, and this boat was bought. It was previously called Donnybrook, and when they went over to buy the 90, this was in the pen next to them. So they actually, Sid Fisher bought this boat along with Jeff Hill and the 90 at the same time.
Which is now the 100.
No, then
the deck.
Then they bought 100. So the 90 is Genuine Risk, so that's still at the CY, and then they bought the 100, and they've recently sold the 90, and then the Scallywag program originated from this boat because the owner of Sung Hung went sailing on this boat, loved it, and then went on to buy the 100. So the Scallywag program originated from this boat, and it's good to have it coming to Australia. We're doing Sydney Hobart with it.
Fantastic.
Zach's going to do Sydney Hobart again, so 2 in a row. And yeah, we're taking the boat. It's just been repainted and it's had a lot of work done over COVID because we haven't sailed it for 2 years.
It looks beautiful.
And we campaigned it. In Asia, like pretty solidly. So it's done all the events all through Asia: Darwin, Nambon, Darwin, Dili, Rajamuda, King's Cup, Hong Kong, Vietnam. It's done about 8 of those. So
domination of the South Pacific.
Yeah, it's been a very good boat in the South Pacific, and we'll see how it goes in the rough waters going to Hobart. It's not really designed for it. It's a Transpac design boat for going downwind. So it's a 1996 72-foot sled. So it's designed for going downwind, but yeah, it's still goes okay for an old boat.
I think a lot of us can say we go all right for an old boat, but really great to have you here, and of course to have the owner's interest as well, and hopefully we'll see you back here next year, but looking forward to seeing you guys home in Sydney as well.
Yeah, we're off from here, Hamilton Island.
Perfect.
Doing Hamilton Island Race Week, then we're going to do all the lead-up races. Yeah. We'll be at Airlie Beach with our little Thompson 920 we bought, which was the Poco Loco, and now it's called Roadrunner. So
all right, I remember Poco Loco.
Yeah, so we'll be there on that. It's called Roadrunner.
Excellent. All right. We'll wrap this up here. We could chat for hours, clearly. So have a great race, and I'm sure we'll have more banter over beers afterwards. Are you allowed beers yet?
Yeah, I'm allowed beers, yeah. Definitely allowed beers.
This is Nick Douglas. I've climbed aboard the Good Ship Ocean Tribute. I've got with me Guy, otherwise known as Gee or Gooey, Gordo, Mike and Michael, part of the team on this absolutely ripping trimaran. Guy, awesome to have you here in Newcastle.
Yeah, hi Nick, how are you?
I'm going all right. I've had worse places to cover sailing, I've got to say.
It's great. It's really great to be here, and it's great to see you guys here, and that they've done really wonderful media. It's just, isn't it just such fun to see what the French do for sailing?
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I'm like, oh my God, look at that sign. Oh my God, that flag, that screen, that they're all over.
I love St Bart's. I love the Weil in St Bart's. I love the Weil in Saint-Tropez, and the chance of coming over here and seeing what the French do for sailing is just wonderful.
Yeah.
Proper offshore race. My first big offshore boat. Let's go do it. Let's go race for the French.
I think that's a plan. Now, as I climbed aboard, these guys were a little bit concerned about tactics. Now, Michael, we've worked it out now, haven't we?
Yeah, no, we've got to go around the island.
Yes, that's it.
Clockwise?
No.
Anti-clockwise, anti-clockwise.
You turn left.
Okay, left. All right, we're at the top, aren't we?
Nick, can I just explain something? Michael lives up in front of the mast.
Right.
Natural habitat up front.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So,
whereas you guys know that you keep the island on your left.
yeah, we're the navigators.
Okay,
I mean, we've got it right.
Good.
So I am just so stoked to have this old girl and to get her going again.
Yeah.
As you know, she's the Australian Crowther design. She's made out of cedar and balsa and just a little bit of carbon to hold it all together. She's 32. I have a funny feeling she's the oldest boat in the fleet.
Wow. Maybe. One was built in 74.
Oh no, 74. So we're 91.
yeah,
Okay, no, okay.
So two
that's Brer
Jules.
Fox, of course.
Yeah.
I sailed on that as a kid. I sailed on Brer Fox when I was an apprentice at North Sails in Mona Vale. I sailed on that boat, and that was a maxi.
Yeah, wow. But it's a beautiful boat, but it might be just older than
No, it is. No, this is 91, so it is older. But anyway, we're almost the oldest boat.
Maybe the oldest multi.
Oh, definitely the oldest multi.
Call the oldest multi. Now, you've got a ring in, Mike. Mike, what are you thinking for the race?
What do I think for the race? Yeah,
Weather?
We have we'd like a little bit more wind. There's a bigger hole on the other side there, but we're keeping checks on it. Just getting back to Brer Fox, in 1979, when I first came here to New Caledonia, I helped get Brer Fox off the reef at Ilo Canal. Yeah, Duck Island, and now she's pristine. She's looking really sweet.
She's absolutely beautiful. I think Tugdil does a great job to keep that boat going, and he's racing it, of course, so that's very special. Now, I have heard that there might be a bit of upwind for you guys at the end. Is that a hindrance, or do you think you'll be all right?
Well, the skipper here will soon sort it out. I think he's going to... We've got some cassoulet on board.
Yeah, we absolutely had to give the crew here a traditional French meal. So, particularly if there's no wind, we're just going to get into the cassoulet so we can power ourselves around the course. But yeah, no, that upwind leg's going to be a bit of a challenge for us. Michael here has a lovely catamaran that he's sailed from Thailand, but he's never really needed decent wet weather gear. As you know, you can cruise on a cat without needing it. And he's gone through a process, even inside the lagoon here, where we all got washed off the cockpit. He's going to learn how wet it is. So he's borrowed some wet weather gear from the French Navy. So
do we get him some goggles or a snorkel maybe? I feel like they're in high supply.
I forgot my goggles. I'm going to bring them. And maybe even the snorkel as well.
I haven't issued goggles yet, but we do have them.
Excellent, good to know. Now I have a question for Gordon. I feel like you might be some serious glue keeping this motley crew together. Please explain to me how you're going to get them to go around the island.
That's going to be really interesting. None of us have actually sailed together before. We've all come from competing against each other or different boats, and we've been through a fairly rigorous campaign these last 3 days, and it's coming together.
Fantastic.
Guy's getting quieter and quieter. He's understanding. We're getting around, but we've thanks. We just finished very successfully the Pip Order De Koff's race, only multi-hull, but we're third across the finishing line, so I'm hoping I can bring a little bit of that to this.
Excellent.
Absolutely. And that's why he's here.
Now, the final question is, before we go, it sounds like you've got the sailing sorted. Are we going to hold up your end in the bar when you make it home as well?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you have seen me having 1 or 2 or 6 rums.
I've never seen you have only 6 rums.
That's correct. There wasn't. There is. You have to understand that a race boat is a compromise.
Okay, copy.
I think you might have seen me in Antigua or somewhere there with my cruising catamaran that had a 15-litre oak rum barrel made from the floor of the sail loft in English Harbour.
I've never seen that barrel ever.
Right. Well, you can see it another day. But it did not. It did not come on the boat. But one shouldn't panic, because I'm going to Cairns after this, and before we head to the Caribbean, we're going to pick the barrel up.
Okay, perfect.
So the barrel is going to have circumnavigated and is going to go back to Antigua in this boat.
Fantastic. And that is a very serious note. We'll end here as we lead into the start tomorrow for the Groupama race with this absolutely weapon of a trimaran Oceans tribute. Good luck to you all.
Thanks, Nick.
This is Nick Douglas for the Groupama Yacht Race and Adventures of a Sailor Girl on board Rush Hour with Drew, the skipper. Looks like a good race for you guys, potentially. Maybe not as quick as last time.
No, I don't think so. A bit slower, a bit more beating.
Yeah.
A few more wind holes. Yep. Yes.
Did you have a good training day today?
We did. Boat went well. Yeah, we took out all our French friends, and they had a great time. So put a few kites up and cruised around. Not much wind.
Not much wind at all. I feel like that's the aim of the game with this race, though, really, is a good time. It's such a beautiful venue.
Absolutely, and that's why we've come back for the second time, because everyone's so friendly and, beautiful environment except the clouds.
They'll be gone on Monday when you guys are gone.
And our solar panels might work. Yes, that's right.
But you had a ripping delivery over too, I hear Becky was telling me.
We did it in 3 days. So, very, very, very easy and very flat water. It was, fantastic sail.
Yeah.
The only disadvantage was we couldn't tow a lure, but you can't have everything.
You can't have everything, no, indeed. Now, you've got quite a solid core team with you. I saw a few of the guys inside working that out. How long have you been together, the core team?
Well, we did probably our main core. We started about 6 years ago on this boat, and then we did the DK 46 campaign and back on here. So, yeah.
And what do you like about the multi?
oh, it's way more comfortable. Well, 1,000 times more comfortable. So, yeah, no, I love her. I love her, especially the deliveries and I love racing monos, but the deliveries are just terrible. So this is so much more comfortable.
Oh, there you go. I love that you're back, and I love that you're here racing this boat. Hopefully you have a better race than you're thinking. I'm hoping the weather gets a little bit breezier for you guys.
Yes, well, hopefully we can, as long as the breeze stays in on the east coast and we can get a reach up to the top of the island, that'll be pretty good. So then all we've got to do is beat back, but, you know, you can't have everything.
No.
So,
yeah, you know, lures, beating, got to do some bad things occasionally.
Exactly. Yeah, awesome. As long as it stays under 20 knots on the way back, we'll be won't be too bad. So.
Excellent. Fingers crossed for you, and good luck to the whole team.
Oh, thank you very much.
This is Nick Douglas for the Groupama Yacht Race, as well as Adventures of a Sailor Girls. Have with me Ian Edwards. He is the owner of Wings, one of my favourite boats, and it's so great to see you in New Caledonia.
It's fantastic. We love being here. Beautiful place. We've done it the Groupama 4 years ago, and we're back again.
Excellent. Now, I couldn't find you all day, and it's because you're out sailing.
Well, we were here earlier. We have been out sailing, though.
Excellent. How does it feel?
Oh, it's good. We tested all our sails, made sure everything was running well, and we're good to go tomorrow.
That's what we want to hear. Now, I think this boat might have a good race, given that we might have a bit of upwind at the end.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to it. We hope it's a little bit fast and a little bit windy because we like the extra wind in this boat.
Fingers crossed for you. Start time tomorrow, 10 o'clock, and you've done this race before?
Yes, we did in 2017, last time it ran, and enjoyed ourselves. Great fun.
And is that why you're back?
Yes.
And what would you say to any other Australians who are maybe on the edge about coming or haven't even thought about it?
Why aren't you here?
That's what we like.
No, it's just the Noumea is just a great venue. They really put on it's like the Sydney Hobart race to New Caledonia. It's got a big profile, a big race village, lots of hosting. They look after you really well, parties. And the race itself is just a great race around the island. And, hey, why aren't you here?
And have we mentioned it's warm?
That's lovely. Yes, I'm in a t-shirt.
Exactly. We'll be on the start line in t-shirts tomorrow.
I was wearing my thermals and three layers and my wet weather gear when I left Sydney, and look, I'm in nothing now.
I love it.
Yeah, beautiful.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to let you get to the briefing. Good luck tomorrow.
Thanks. Good. All the best.
All the best. This is Nick Douglas for the Groupama Race and Adventures of a Sailor Girl. I have two members of the Defeater field with me who are sailing once again on Dove, all-female team. Sabine and Christine are here to talk to me. Christine, are you ready to go?
Yes, we are ready to go. We have just a few things to do before the departure, but almost ready.
Excellent. And Sabine, you have a little one here. It must be really lovely to be inspiring another generation of sailor girls.
Yeah, it's very nice. And they started Optimist this year, and I hope that in the next few years they can come with us.
And I hear that there is a little bit of competition between you and your husband.
That's true, just a little bit. It's not exactly the same boat.
But I think on corrected time, do we have a bet happening? Is there are you going to beat them on corrected time maybe?
How do you say? Gallant?
Gallant?
Yeah,
exactly.
So girls first.
Yeah, girls first, exactly.
No, we beat them, but honestly, without they are gallant.
100%.
I hope.
Exactly. Now, how long have you been sailing together? The program. How did it start?
12 years ago, we bought a boat together and we start Defi, and we start sailing with girls. I think yes. So a long time ago.
Yeah, 12 years is such a long time, but also a short time, I'm sure, because we've made lots of change, but also not enough, if that makes sense. Yeah. Excellent. Well, for me, it's so nice to meet you and to see that you're doing similar things in this part of the world. We're all pushing forward, which is really special. So I know there'll be lots of sailor girls cheering for you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you. We're very happy to have you too.
Yeah, excellent. Good luck. This is Nick Douglas for the Groupama Race, and I have with me not one, but three Sydney 38 skippers this evening. It's a one-design fleet. We're really excited to see this race within the race. I have Thierry from Eye Candy. I have Alex from Speed Marine. And I have David from Pulpito. How are you guys? And most importantly, who out of the three of you is going to win Thierry?
Sorry. Yes, I hope.
You are going to win?
Yes.
Okay, and Alex?
Spin Marine, of course.
Oh, you? Okay, and what about you?
Pulpito first.
Pulpito?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, important question for you. If you could pick one Sydney 38, not you, who would win?
Who would win?
But not you.
I think Pulpito.
Pulpito. Well, there you go. Alex?
I can't say about Pulpito because I never got on board, but I know one time Eye Candy, and it's a magnificent boat, and I think Eye Candy can do the job.
All right, one vote for Eye Candy, one vote for Pulpito.
I think the Pulpito is first. Maybe Eye Candy.
Oh, two for Eye Candy. Whoa!
It's because of the girl.
Excellent, this is really good to hear, and the excitement is really building here at the village for the Groupama Yacht Race. We hope you can all join us. The start will be live on a variety of Facebook channels. Head to the website if you want to learn more. Lovely to be here with you in New Caledonia. Yay! All right, that's the end.